Hey, yo.
How you doing? I love doing coming to the gym, working out. It started with boredom. You know, I'll sit in the house and it's like, man, you know, I don't want to play video games all day. You know, I can't sleep. You know, let's go to the gym and, you know, get myself tired and go back home and go to sleep. The rim's broken.
Screws out of that, that's why.
Yeah, usually I make all of them. When I got hurt, you all you can do is just reflect on, what you did and what you want to do. You know, so while I'm sitting there, watching games, and looking back on other people's careers, and looking how I looked at my first 7 years, it's like, man, I need to, you need to cherish it more, because in any swift moment, it can be all taken away from you. And I just can't wait till my daughter gets old enough where I can bring her, to the gym without paying attention to her. Just here's a ball, you go play there while daddy works. I'm glad she likes basketball. That she'll be like, Dad, can you go get daddy the ball? She'll go get the ball and I'll leave. All right, bye-bye. It's kind of, it gives you gratification, to see, one day your kids will be looking at what you've done. They might not understand, the hard work you put in, but from an eye view, they'll know what you did. I was fortunate to, have minor tears where I can come back full healthy. I'm 25, I don't need to be declining now. I think when you wear the knee brace, it lets you know you have an injury, something's wrong with you. That's why I don't wear the knee brace, so y'all can see that, like, what knee was it? And that's why I want to think when someone says, you got a knee injury, and I sit there and look like, oh yeah. I was doubting myself early. When you're sitting there hurting, you can't move, and you just start looking down at your knee, and you're walking and trying to run, and you're limping, and you're like, this is how it's gonna be. And then, so I just start pushing myself harder and harder and harder and harder, until I started getting tendonitis in my knees. I was doing so much jumping, running the bleachers, running on that track, that I was like, eventually this is gonna kick out. Then I started playing at Berry Farms and started actually playing to see where I was at. I couldn't touch the rims at first. Second week, grabbing the rim, Third week, I can dunk one hand. Fourth week, by the end, I'm dominating out there. We started with him holding a rope and I run. Because some days the wind is stronger than others. It's like you're not going anywhere. You're just going like running in water. I didn't know what to expect, because the funny part, the wind was blowing this way the first time. So when we started, oh man, this is easy. Man, I might as well just take this off. And then we came back and the wind just took me. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting this. It takes 25 seconds to run 100. It takes 25 seconds to run 100. Motivation's there, it's always been there. The big picture, I don't want to put no expectations on our season, because it seems like whenever time you put an expectation on the season, it's never where you want it. For the last couple of years I've been saying in my mind, we're gonna do 50 this year, and then when you get to that 38, with you know, 20 games left, you know, you go damn 3 for 17, you know, and it's like, did we jinx ourselves, or should we just use this season and just say, look, we're just gonna go out there and play as hard as we can, you know, enjoy the game of basketball and see where that takes us.